Hello. Friends, enemies, and internet losers, I have returned. Hello. I'm your host, the Most Reverend Dr. Baron S. Cameron. You remember me from such moments as when the entire bus heard you yell, "Fuck, I thought I muted that guy." Questions such as, Doctor, seriously, where do these headaches come from? Or you're maybe you're like most people who come here to watch my videos to make sure that I'm not talking about you. I'm going to try something different today. Try to do everything sort of in camera. Saves on editing. It's like what a live switcher would do if I had a producer or an editor, but I don't, as you well know. And I wouldn't necessarily want an editor because I can't imagine why I'd want to pay somebody to say conscientious objector every 5 minutes during story meetings. Anyway, to begin with, for the third part of today, as I tape this, it's coming up on 5 o'clock. So for most of the day, with the exception of the past couple hours, I have been working to save the life of a cat. Now, let me explain. Well, first of all, last time I talked about a pet, you realized that I mentioned I had a female dog. Now I have a male cat, but that happened because my sister swapped them out, so you don't have to worry about pronouns or anything. But what it is the cat, whom I love, Chester, the loner cat, seems to have taken it upon himself to designate his litter box as optional. So my sister and my mother are back from Sunshine Coast today, coming over probably tomorrow. So I spent the better part of today trying to find a little hand steam cleaner I thought we had to basically clean up after the cat so he doesn't get killed when Mom gets home. Anyway. But while I was looking for that, I found a whole bunch of other stuff. And as you know, I'm collect shit. I've got way too much stuff. Like for instance, this. The sign is not all that important. What I kind of like about it is these little X's are actually the tape from the first time a model of mine used that as her wardrobe. And that may look like a little air bubble there. Not. Okay, move on. So, now, some of you may be surprised to find out that I've been playing guitar for since I was 16, so over 34 years. Now, the reason why most of you are probably surprised is because I've been playing for over 34 years. I've been practicing for maybe 6. It's funny how that works. So, as far as practicing goes, I have what's sort of referred to as a laissez-faire style. So, lots of pedals. I believe the term one time was gear queer. Don't know if I'm allowed to say that. But, so I've spent the past couple hours practicing something. Why? Well, I'll tell you. Now, I've had the blessing, the luck, the honor of knowing a lot of really good guitar players. Listening to them, playing with some of them in my time. Now, sort of the two first guitar heroes I had were these guys. I think this is the right one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so on the, well, I guess looking at the screen on the left is Dave Carswell. On the right of the stage is Nick Thomas, and in the middle is Grant Lawrence. That's the Smugglers at their 30th anniversary show at the Commodore. Photo by Stephen Root, by the way. I managed to get some of my own that night, but that one's fucking awesome, so I borrowed it for this. Thank you, Stephen. So, if you don't know the Smugglers, you're missing out, because I said that was their 30th anniversary show. This was their first. It was such their first that they're not even the Smugglers yet. They're the One-Eyed Jacks. Now, this is what started it all for me. I guess it was probably about 15 or 16 when this show happened. It was an outdoor show, live at the church. The Four Sticks, the Evaporators, remember the One-Eyed Jacks. And and I worked the door. And I never really left. But smugglers. Some people call it West Coast Garage, but it's just balls out rock and roll. This one is their first recording as the Smugglers. There were a couple compilations before that. I joke with Grant that this is actually their first recording as Smugglers. CITR used to do something called Tape-O-Mania. The band would play live, you record it off the radio, so this is the Smugglers on Tape-O-Mania. And I think this one is their 9th. Now, my Spanish isn't very good, but it's These Smugglers, Los Smugglers, Wet Pants Club, from Radiation Records in Spain, I'm guessing. Well, the only news here is cover art by Robin Iwata. Now, Robin Iwata used to be a band called Cub. And the only time my band... Okay, well, the only time my band ever played with the Smugglers was this show at the Sandy Cope, and Cub played their very first show opening for the two of us. And that was with my band, Drag River. Okay. Now, anybody who ever heard me play guitar with Drag River, there was the tennis song. That was about it. Basically, it wasn't so much music as it was just sort of an inspiration, like a burning bridge to get Paul changing his strings faster when he broke them. But we are going to take a second, and I'm going to give you a taste of the Smugglers and why I spent 2 hours practicing something. Because it's something I've never done. Trust me, after practicing for 2 hours, I still haven't, but we can share it together. But it's the one thing that I always loved about listening to the music that Dave and Nick played, their guitars. Also, a little while back, a couple years ago now, somebody stole Nick's guitar. I don't know if I probably never got it back, but if you're out there, you're going to burn in fucking hell. And I said there's a special place in hell for gear thieves and personators. But as I said, that guitar, I've always, for me, it's been synonymous with Nick. So it's a shame that I got taken, but I just can't trust some fucking fool. Oh, darn. Sheet record. And just that sound, I always loved it, and I just loved watching them and listening to them play. Also, Dave and Nick, masters of the key change. It was just magic. But something I have never done, and I hear all the time, that I decided I was going to try today, was this. And I've been practicing for 2 hours, and this is what you're going to get. See how it goes. I just know if I reach back, I will fall off this chair. And I am not going to do that. little rock and roll lick. I've never been able to do that, so I was practicing it today. And second thing I learned about practice, some of this shit's hard. Now, that's the weird thing about learning how to play guitar, or practicing, is you find that some of the stuff you're really impressed by is extremely easy, and you're a little less impressed. It's still fun to play. But some of the stuff that seems very simple is actually hard. Which of course leads us to this. So, still got it, but back. Okay, so that's all I've got to waste your time with today. Thanks for it. But go check out the Smugglers. They're awesome. And remember, if you're going to be dumb, you got to be tough. Or something to that effect. All right.